right in the middle, right in the middle of the game plan, something happened. There was a scam that happened in Nigeria, and it was very, very traumatizing. Some people invested millions of naira in one scam. I think it's called, say, CBEX or something. And I don't know why this one gained traction. The last time a scam gained traction like this was when there was MMM, and a lot of people invested money. A lot of people. I hope that nobody in this meeting, I hope that nobody in this meeting fell for that scam. I've taught you guys a million times. There is no free money anywhere. There is no free money anyway. Even your parents, they feed you, they take care of you because a part of them knows that when they are old, you will also return the favor. There is no free lunch, even in Freetown. Do we understand that? But anyway, so you will not. So when you are following people up, they'll say, hope is not like this other one that crashed. Hope is not like Cybex. Hope is not like da. And some of you, your issues, you don't know how to handle them. You don't know how to answer those questions and all of that. Okay. So I'm going to be handling that, telling you exactly what exactly you need to say to them and how to dissipate that. Okay. But first of all, you first of all need to understand the concept of finance, concept of investing, and all of that, so that you can also dissipate all those things. What is investment? Investment is simply the act of putting your monies, putting your properties, putting your assets in a fixed place, and then you get returns on it. So what is that? It is your money working for you or your asset working for you. Your money working for you or your asset working for you. Now, the key word there is working. How can your money work for you? When you put your money in the bank, let's say you want to invest in, let's say, treasury bills. You put your money in the bank takes your money. Right now, treasury bills is about between 17% to 22%, depending on whether you do secondary or primary market. I've taught this already before. Go and look for the training, how to be financially free. Okay? Now, when you put in that money, the government takes the capital and all that, they leave your interest for you. So if you put in 1 million, the government will take, if it's at 70%, the government will take about 30K and leave 170K for you. That's your profit, right? And then after a year, if you do the one for 365 days, after a year, they will give you back the money. Okay? That will give you back the whole 1 million. Now, what is the government doing? Listen to me closely, please. This is financial class. What is the government doing with that money? The government is trading with the money. The government is using it to service the government. The government is using it for the banks can maybe using it for to give people loans and all that. Bottom line, the money is working. The money is not just sitting there. The money is doing things, rolling over, and then that's why they're able to give you an interest. When banks collect your monies, you put your money in, let's say, fixed deposit or a high interest account or something like that, or piggy vest or things like that. What are they doing with the monies? They are running it over. They are turning it over. They are using the money to work. The money is not sitting there. The money is working. They are blending people. They are investing in foreign stocks, foreign bonds, in forex and all that. They are professional bodies. So even if there is an issue, there is a shake, they can handle it. They are insured. So even if, let's say, a bank uses your people's monies to do an investment goes south, the bank is insured by NDIC. The bank is insured. So the bank will never come and say, we cannot give you your money back. That is why those are safe forms of investment. Do we understand that? So, and then most times, I've never seen treasury bills 50% before, where the government will say, you put in 1 million, they'll give you back 500K in 30, oh God. It's usually per annum. The interest is usually per annum. Per annum means per year, meaning that if they take your 1 million, for example, I'm using one number for example, and even if they say 50% interest rate, 50% rate for your investment, they'll give you back 500K. And then after a year, they'll give you back the 1 million. But I've never seen government do 50% for a whole year. They cannot even give you 50%. The highest I've seen about, I think, 20 something, 22, 25% and all that. In a whole year. You will never see UBA, GT Bank, Access Bank, or any bank say they want to do high savings, high interest account for you and all that, and then they'll keep your money for 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8 months or 1 year, and then they'll give you back 50%. It's not possible. If you say, okay, you want to fix your money for just 1 month, it will still be the same 20% per annum, which means that what you'll be getting that month is about maybe 2% for that month. Meaning if you put 1 million naira and you say you want to fix it for just 1 month, you'll be getting about maybe best case scenario 2% or 1.5%. You may not even see 2%. That's 1.5%. What is 1.5% of 1 million? I'm going somewhere this morning. I'm going somewhere because you need to understand it first before you can go and dispel somebody and say, what are you talking about? What is 1.5% of 10 million? Sorry, of 1 million. No, it's not 150K. No, 150K is 15%. I said 1.5%. 15,000 naira. So you put 1 million in the bank today, you want to carry you want them to give you interest after 1 month. 15K. That's a if any bank that gives you 15K after holding your money for 1 month, that bank is a gangster bank. They don't give up to that. So, children of God, how can somebody tell you to put 1 million naira and they will give you back another 1 million naira in 1 month? You see, I took my time to break this thing down for you. But I could call it, I took it from first principle. Can somebody tell you that if you put 1 million naira for 30 days, after 30 days, they will give you 2 million? Those people were not scammed. They themselves are scammers. They just met a higher scammer. Or maybe they themselves are scammers, or they are uneducated and naive. I don't want to say foolish. I don't want to say that. But you know what I'm thinking. And if you are in my team and you fell for that, I know nobody in my team can fall for that. Except you are brand new, you joined 2 days ago. That is why I took my time to first of all explain. I did the foundation. I beg you. So you can explain to people. Greed. 2 million from where? Oh, Central Bank is giving 20%, 70% per annum for a whole year. Then one company that doesn't have any physical office, one company that doesn't have any documents, one company that doesn't have head or tail is promising you 100% in 1 month. Haba. If I see anybody that fell for that scam, I cannot even pity you. MMM that was even very terrible was doing 30%, and they were nasty scammers. And we saw what happened. Yet you go and somebody will go and put money. Let me not even waste my time on this thing, please. So from what I thought, I hope, and if another one comes tomorrow, people will still put their money because people are greedy and lazy. They are greedy and they are lazy. But shall make my people not be among them. That's my own. That's why I'm taking my time to explain this. So that if somebody tells you, are you sure it's not like side X? Are you sure? You tell them, no. That you self, how can you think? No. So that is one way to answer them. Explain. So that when you say this, they'll feel, you are very intelligent. Don't know it's Coach Ronke that taught you. Okay? Very, very important. So what are other things that you can say to them? Like I said, this is just the first thing I want to do this one before I move into my other trainings and all. So what else are you going to say to them? What else? Because I know these are the questions you may get asked because of this thing happening. And like I said, as a business owner, you should be current. You should know what's going on. Let's not be able to pretend like that didn't happen. It happened. So we need to know how to address people that think it's similar. Oh, is it true? Hope it's not like that other scam that just crashed. Hope it's not like So first thing, you answer with what I just taught you right now, explaining to them how investment works. Explain to them. Even the real estate investment I spoke about, it is your house working for you and it gives you money in a year. Or every month if you're doing shortlet or if you're doing Airbnb or whatever. But the house is working. Every investment works. It works. There must be work involved. Once there's no work involved, there's nothing happening, money cannot come. That's why our business is not an investment. It's a business. You must work it. So the first thing, like I said, you punch holes in what they said. If the person did it, you still tell them now for you safe. You punch holes in what they said. That's the first thing you do. And I just explained to you how to punch holes in what they said. Number 2, you now tell them. So you don't start by saying, no, our own is duly registered. No. That's not how you start. You start by, first of all, punching holes in what they did, destroying it totally, making them see how they just wasted their money and they just went and did a scam. You first of all punch holes in what they did and all that, before you now start talking about how our own is what legitimate and all of that. So how would you now say about ours? It's a real business. I tell people, I say, where there is a fake, then there's an original. Anywhere you see there's, let me ask you guys a question that will drive this home. Have you ever seen, or will you ever see a fake 400 naira or 300 naira notes? Go to comments and tell me. Because for some of you, this is why you halted your 90 days. You halted it. 1 or 2 people that were very greedy, that you have been prospecting since they did not join you. They now went and joined the Cybex scam and they lost their money. Now they want to come and pour the anger of the Cybex on you and telling you, I beg, don't call me. Yes, I went to lost money. And you too, because of them, you've hung your boots as if it's 2 or 3 people that will determine your success in this business. So this morning is for you. Some of you, as I'm speaking, you can't be calling your people because I don't know why I'm seeing this number here. Thank you. You will never see a 300 naira note that is fake. You will never see a 400 naira note that is fake. Why? Because there's no 300 naira, there's no 400 naira. You will never see a fake $150 bill because there's no $150 bill. There's $100 bill. There's no $150 bill. You will not see fake. So what does that mean? Every time there is a fake, it means there's an original. Oh, there are fake pastors everywhere. Yes, there are fake pastors. Why? Because they are real pastors. Do you understand? So if there is a scam, it means that there's an original. They are trying to copy our business is an original. Proper investment with banks are not our originals. They are originals. So you let them know that where there is a fake, there's an original. Ours is the original. That's number 2. That's number 2. Number 3, you now begin to say with the things I've taught you guys. I'm going to rush through the remaining 3 to 6 because these ones are things I've taught you guys already. We are duly registered. Thank God, some of us, if we don't have, we have that AIM Global CAC document. Show it to them. We are duly registered to do business. Before you go and put money in one investment nonsense, are they registered? Where are they registered? So we were duly registered. The next thing is what? We have tangible products that are effective and world-class. Why did I use the word tangible? You can see, you can touch. Oh, there are some products that are coming into Nigeria very soon. We had a G8 meeting the other day. And there are some products that are coming into Nigeria very soon. I'm not going to talk about them. Because my guy at the top has not said we should talk about it. But there are some products that are coming. Taba Seta Boshka. And when those products come, business is about to start. Tibere, we've not started. You see, when those products come into this country, let me know enter bush. So we have tangible products that are effective and world-class. There are three words or phrases I want to bring up from this number 4. Tangible products, things you can see, things you can feel, physical, not products that are in the air. Not products that are in Switzerland, or in Philippines. No, they are in Nigeria. We can see, we can touch, we can drink, we can use, we can help our bodies. Okay? Next thing I want to pick up from this line, effective. The products are effective. You already know we have so many videos, so many testimonies of what the product has done for us. And if you're a member here, please use the products, use them. I have my own personal testimonies. Why? Because I use the products. It's not hard for me to sell Care Leaf. I've sold Care Leaf. It's not hard for me to sell it because I have my testimonies, personal testimonies. It's not hard for me to talk about it. I have my personal testimonies from it. So it's not what I read somewhere. Use it. We have different testimonies. The people that have said some women have said that the coffee has helped them with their period. Just so many testimonies. So many testimonies. Fiber, so many testimonies are mind-blowing. Skin cancer, so many mind-blowing testimonies. So effective. And then the third thing here is world-class. Do you know there are so many supermarkets that sell our product that they don't even know that there's a business attached to it? They're not even aware that there's a business attached to it. They're not aware. So world-class, tangible, effective. World-class, tangible, effective. Okay, fantastic. Now let's move to the next one. Number 5, we pay tax. If you've encased, you know this already. Any money you pay, government takes tax. Any money you pay, government takes tax. There's no two way about it. You cannot escape it. So we pay tax. Government will not be collecting tax if you're not a legitimate business. Number 6, we have hundreds of offices across Nigeria. I know in some other states outside Nigeria, we have some offices, but I want to focus on Nigeria. We have hundreds of offices, hundreds of offices. In Abuja alone, if we use just Goodwill alone, because that's where we started from. If we use just Goodwill alone, I'm sure we have over 100 offices. If we use just Goodwill alone, by the time we go from the offices in Bahamas Plaza to the offices in Shalom Plaza to the offices in White House, Uno Plaza, we have, I'm sure. And then there are other offices. There are some people that have offices in Adisa Plaza. They're just different pockets. We have offices in Kubwa, we have offices in Kuje, different places. So we have hundreds of offices. So these are I want everybody to screenshot this, please. Everybody screenshot this. Everybody screenshot quickly. If you're done, say I'm done. You need to be armed with this. Obviously, like I always say, go back and watch this video over and over and over again. Go back and watch this video over and over again. I want this to be the last time. I want this to be the last time that you get scared. If anybody mentions, is it a, are you sure it's not a, Let this be the last time that you get scared. Let this be the last time.
Progress.
Because now you are armed with what to say. You are armed with trainings. You are armed. So like I said, you are going to, I told you by the time you're done, you're going to be looking for people to ask you this jam question. Are you sure it is not? You say, come, sit down. Let me use you and practice what I learned this morning. Okay? Are we done screenshots? I need to move to the next thing. Like I said, I have, Monday super cell meetings by God's grace. They're always packed, lots of things. Okay? Awesome. Let's move. Okay? So, it takes me to the next thing I want to talk about.